What if I told you the safest investment in America is quietly paying over 5% while millions of people are still parking cash in bank accounts earning almost nothing? No stock picking, no crypto volatility, no real estate headaches, just the US government paying you to lend them money. And most people ignore it because it sounds boring. Today we're breaking down Treasury bills, the boring strategy that smart money uses to protect wealth, park cash, and sleep peacefully. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to use T-bills as a safe money weapon. Let's start with reality. Most people keep emergency funds in regular savings accounts, checking accounts, or worse, idle brokerage cash. And historically, those accounts paid close to zero. Meanwhile, inflation eats purchasing power. Markets crash unexpectedly, and volatility wipes out emotional investors. So people face a dilemma. Do I risk the market to beat inflation? Or stay safe and slowly lose purchasing power? Treasury bills sit right in the middle. Low risk, short-term, government-backed, and surprisingly competitive returns. Here's what they are in simple terms. Treasury bills, or T-bills, are short-term debt issued by the US Treasury. When you buy a T-bill, you are lending money to the US government. In exchange, they promise to pay you back in a short period: 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 13 weeks, 26 weeks, or 52 weeks. Here's the twist. T-bills don't pay interest the traditional way. Instead, you buy them at a discount. For example, you pay $9,800 today. In 6 months, you receive $10,000. That $200 difference? That's your return. No monthly payments, no dividend checks. Just buy lower and get paid full value at maturity. Simple, clean, predictable. Now, why are they considered risk-free? In finance, T-bills are called the risk-free rate. Why? Because they're backed by the full faith and credit of the US government. For the government to not pay you back, the United States would have to default. And if that happens, we have bigger problems than our investment portfolio. Now, technically, nothing is zero risk. But in global finance, T-bills are considered as close as it gets. That's why banks hold them, hedge funds hold them, corporations park billions in them. They are the foundation of the financial system. Here's where it gets interesting. Wealthy investors don't use T-bills to get rich. They use them to park cash safely, earn something while waiting for opportunities, reduce portfolio volatility, and protect capital during uncertain markets. Think of T-bills as dry powder. When markets crash, people with cash win. If you're fully invested and the market drops 30%, you're stuck. If you're holding T-bills, your money is safe, you're earning yield, and you're ready to deploy when assets go on sale. That's strategic patience. Now let's compare T-bills to savings accounts. A savings account is FDIC insured up to limits. It's liquid, but rates can change anytime, and often the yield is lower. Treasury bills are backed by the US government. You lock in a fixed yield at purchase. There is no state or local income tax on the interest. And they are extremely liquid. You can sell them before maturity if needed. That tax advantage matters. If you live in California, New York, or other high-tax states, that's a huge advantage. Your effective yield may be higher than it appears. Now, when do T-bills really shine? They perform best in high-interest rate environments, during market uncertainty, recession fears, and when you need short-term safety. They are not designed for long-term wealth building. They are not designed for beating stocks over decades. They are not designed for high growth. Historically, equities outperform T-bills over the long term. But during volatility, T-bills feel like emotional armor. Now let's upgrade this strategy. Instead of putting all your money into a 6-month T-bill, you create a ladder. For example, 25% in 4-week T-bills, 25% in 13-week T-bills, 25% in 26-week T-bills, and 25% in 52-week T-bills. Every few weeks, something matures. You can reinvest, withdraw, or deploy into markets. This gives you rolling liquidity. Institutions use this constantly. It's boring, but incredibly effective. Here's the underrated benefit: peace of mind. When markets swing wildly, people panic, sell at bottoms, and make emotional mistakes. If part of your portfolio is in T-bills, you feel grounded. You're not 100% exposed. You can think rationally. Sometimes the best investment isn't the one that makes the most money. It's the one that keeps you from making catastrophic mistakes. Now let's talk about how to buy T-bills. You have two main options. 1. TreasuryDirect.gov. You can buy directly from the US government. 2. Through a brokerage account like Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, or others, you can buy new issues or T-bills on the secondary market. The minimum purchase is typically $100. There's no complexity, no secret access. Just a few clicks. Here's the final takeaway. Treasury bills won't make you rich, but they can protect your capital, earn competitive yield, reduce volatility, and give you opportunity power. Smart investors don't chase returns blindly. They balance risk and optionality. And sometimes, the most powerful move in investing is simply not losing money. If you want to build wealth intelligently, you don't just need growth strategies. You need defense. And Treasury bills are financial defense at its simplest. If you found this valuable, subscribe for more no-nonsense breakdowns of how money actually works. Because smart investing isn't about hype. It's about strategy.